Okay, everybody, I'm going to try and make as much use of each video that I do so I can splice it together. I've only got 10 clips I can splice together. So here is the initial layout. I turned my mats over so the rubber side is there because I know what kind of mess I got from last time. You learn each time. Okay, I found the drill bit. This is the one I'm going to use. It's a little bit bigger than this, but that's okay, because what I did, I got a slab right here ready for me to drill the holes. I got it in my vise, okay? So I'll drill those holes and I'll do this, but just to make sure, see if I can do this one-handed, okay? I took the pin, the screw that came off the knife itself and the scales, and I wanted to make sure the hole I drilled works. And see there? That's perfect. So that's a good start right there. So I got everything laid out. I'll move that sheath off the side because it's going to get really dusty. And I should have known better. My wife's a nurse. Before she went, she had to go into work today. And we got 6 boxes of these. So I'm going to be wearing a dust mask because it's going to get dusty. Got the fan going, and I'm going to get these holes drilled, and then I'll do a pretty good clip on the next one. So we're getting started. I'm going to put this right here, back in my little dump tray on the side I have. And I'm going to try and have fun this time, you know what I mean? And I'll do an overhead shot as I can. Alrighty. Wish me luck. Okay, just to let you know, I might have screwed up already. And then I was looking at my, why this is so different, more difficult. I think it's the shape of the blade. I had so much metal here. But I got the dowels fixed. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to sand around the scales. I didn't do that on the last one. But yeah, I'm going to sand around the scales to get the basic shape. And go from there. So right there is a little bit different what I did before. Okay, I got to run this a little bit so I can get something in. I got the scales mounted on my vise. These are my plastic scales. My Micarta's in between. And I'm getting the shape on one side and I'll flip it over. I'm using my Dremel tool. I did the initial basic big cuts with this. And also this. But now I'm down to, this is actually the fun part if I get it, and I am wearing a mask, man. This stuff is terrible. So I'll let you see this, and then I got to make something out of this video so you can see. Okay, what I'm going to do is flip this around. I think. Let me see. I think I'll keep doing it this side and then I'll flip it around. And let me see. Let's flip this around for video purposes. But you can see how I'm outlining. Look how much I got to go on that. See, so I'm going to flip this around. The dowels are holding great. I tighten this down over the scales. And now I'll do this. I'll show you how it starts off and then I'll stop the video. I'm trying to go on the ends first to get that rounded off because that's the most important, because then I can mount it on my steel and sand around that. But it looks like I have to use my cutting tool for here. It's a little bit deep. So this is probably the longest video I've done so far, but y'all have to have a basic idea of what it takes to do this. And really, it's dusty, man. So I'm gonna stop it right here. Okay guys, this was a lot of sanding. You have to decide on, am I at the point where I can mount it on the metal? Because it's the ends right here that have to be pretty well done before I put on there, because there's no room to do it. Yeah, this is tough stuff right here. And I'll talk about that later. And it's very hot. I might not be able to finish it today. Yeah, I'm not real happy about this. I got a long way to go. I should have stuck with the thinner scales, because now I got most of the shape happening, but now I got to flatten it down on this. That's the old school way. I got my belt sander, tabletop belt sander, but it's set up for metal, and I'd used this last time and it worked. So that's where I'm at, guys. I'm gonna have to quit for the day. It's a freaking mess and it's hot. Wow, look at the mess, everybody. Look at that. That's all over my workbench. Even look at that knife sheath. Look, my brand new Ontario. I wore a dust mask like God. Here's what happened. I wasn't getting anywhere. This thing was so thick. And now I've got it down to where it fits in the sheath, and I'm going to take the scales off and kind of round off the edges, and I might be damn near done. What I ended up doing, the belt sander was not making it. I could have got a more coarse belt for a belt sander, more coarse sanding pad, but it's still taking forever. Thank goodness I'm in my shop at home, because I have every tool imaginable, fortunately. And this, I learned this trick. This is the secret. This takes it down like quick. I spent so much time trying to take it down, even when I did the G10 scales. That's the trick right there. So I've learned something today. The dowels work. And what I want to do is finish up and maybe give y'all something to look at. Now I'm going to tell you, look at there. It's 2:15. I'm not going to have time to do any other videos than this. And hopefully I can get this thing finished, because it's fun, but it's very hot and I have a mess to clean up. But then I can always clean up that later, right? Okay. Okay, what I'm doing is by hand now. Yeah, it gets the metal there a little bit, but I know I'm gonna bump that up a little bit with some, believe it or not, paint. But right now, I just kind of hold it by hand and round off some edges. You get this side. So y'all get the gist there. In a second, I'll be taking these wooden dowels out and slipping in some pins, maybe. touch that up right there, the little metal. God, everything's dusty. Not bad. Whoop. And there it goes. Okay, you saw it live. Okay, I see it. I'll be able to fix that when I do the belt loop. Hey, was that a blooper? What did I drop? Oh, just the tool on my toe. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this a little bit, and I had to give y'all some kind of video where I'm at. Okay, guys, I use this on everything. Just that kiwi. Look how that darkened that up. It was looking gray there for a while, wasn't it? This is my Micarta Scales. This took me all day. I started at 10, and it's 3 o'clock now. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. Wow. A lot of it was, I was having to change out equipment, like the sanding paper. A lot of stuff took me some time. But I'm learning as I go because, yeah, I had to use this set too. You know, you haul one side and the other. That's what I had to do on this. But I'm just learning as I go. So each time I do it, it's going to go faster. Boy, did I have to take down a lot though. I should have just stuck with a thinner. I can't say I should have. We're happening, but everybody, we're happening. All right. Hope I get all this in for you guys. Check this out, guys. I took the belt loop off my QSP Bison. I took the clip. Now it came with a clip. It's still in the bag. I keep all the parts. But I used the clip off this Smitty belt and put it on there, and I put the ferrule rod back on there. It fits just perfect, nice and snug. Got a clip. My Bison's still good to go. Here is the belt loop. And what I did, you remember this wrapped around, so I cut this in, slid it over. The holes lined up perfect. I don't know if y'all can see that. Nylon loop. Keeps it out of my gut, my ribs, and look at there. Now I gotta make one little final adjustment. It rattles a little bit, but I'm not gonna do that today. It's just right in here. Probably do that with heat. There we go. I'm tempted to put a lanyard on it just because I did it with that one. All right, it's been a long day, but what a great learning experience. I need to see what it does on a bottle, you know, water bottle or a tube, but I got to clean up this place first before I can do that. All right. I don't know what part of the video y'all gonna see. Last time it was all ruined. All right, y'all take care, Sog out. Here, I want to show y'all something. I'm cleaning up. I wanted to show you real quick. Here is the scales it came with, Smitty belt. So you can see how much I had to take away to get it down to that. But that's before. And that's now. A little bit dusty, I'm gonna wipe it down. That's my Micarta. Yep. Nice. Oh man, that's gonna feel great. Can't wait to sweat on it.